I'm Carrie Myers, Executive Director at Choices Pregnancy Center. Thank you for joining us here during our Windows into the Future fundraising event. Why windows? Are we speaking of a physical window or a symbolic one? Here's a hint. Watch for a window in a few moments. Last year, our 2020 Vision for Life was to bring medical services, especially early pregnancy ultrasound, to Choices. In just 1 year, by God's grace, we have made astonishing progress. And it could not have happened without friends like you. We needed new medical personnel, and they're now on board. In a moment, you'll get to meet our new medical director and nurse manager. They will update you on our medical expansion. But first, to open the window to provide medical services, we had to tear down a few walls. Here is Heather Smith to tell you about a surprising discovery we made in the process.
Hi, I'm Heather, and I'm so grateful for all the people who worked with me donating their time and materials to completely renovate the offices of Choices Pregnancy Center. Together, we have created a fresh, professional space to serve women and families who face an unplanned pregnancy. To these women, their pregnancy feels like a brick wall. They can't see a way forward. We got a taste of that feeling during the remodeling project. We often ran into walls. We hit discouraging problems, surprising obstacles, and huge unknowns. Sometimes we weren't sure there was a way forward, but somehow God always made a way. Early in the project, something happened that inspired us to keep going. We were tearing into a wall that stood between the old bathroom and the new ultrasound room. Between the studs of that wall, guess what we found? This window. Moments before, there was just a wall. Now there was a window. It was the perfect symbol for the importance of our work. We were helping open a window into the future for women who felt hopeless. That's the hope Choices holds out to their clients. There is always a window in your wall. Thank you for helping open that window.
Thanks for all your hard work, Heather. Hi, I'm Gavin Maurer, proud to be new medical director at Choices Pregnancy Center. It's my job to see that Choices has legal, up-to-date protocols and procedures in place as we begin offering our medical services. And now, with the arrival of our new Alpinion E-Cube 8 ultrasound machine, we will begin providing limited obstetrical ultrasound, giving a mother a window through which to glimpse the child developing in her womb. Obstetrics has always been my favorite part of family medicine. Now, by serving with Choices, I get to link the complete obstetrical care provided by Cares Health Redwood Falls with the early intervention and ongoing pregnancy support provided by Choices Pregnancy Center. Together, we can help more women see past the walls they face to a bright future with their children. You helped make this possible, and with your help, we will keep that window open.
Hi, I am the nurse manager, Soule. It is thrilling that the beauty of ultrasound, an amazing window into a mother's womb, has arrived at our center. I remember the first time I had an ultrasound, and to our surprise, it revealed twins. Seeing 2 little hearts beating, 4 arms waving, and 4 legs kicking was one of the most moving experiences of my life to date. It was incredible to be able to see them in this way, when they were smaller than the palm of my hand. Truly 2 miracles created by God. To be able to open this window for women in our community, to introduce them to the life growing within them, is such a privilege. And as Dr. Maurer said, this window, viewing the miracle of life, needs to remain open for the mothers and families of our community. But what happens for families who never get to look through that open window? Listen as Jason Sherman tells you his own story.
Hi, my name is Jason Israel Sherman. I come from a long line of American citizens that date back all the way to 1620 on the Mayflower, indeed. Today, I just want to let you know that we finally landed about 10 years ago in Windham, Minnesota, where we have been busily engaged in lots of meaningful activities I'm on city council here. My wife's a teacher. I do various other things. And we are the proud parents of 3 adopted daughters, Grace, Daisy, and Faith. And there's more there, of course. But today I want to tell you just a brief little story about the fact that I'm alive because I'm an abortion survivor. And being an abortion survivor is very rare indeed, of course, because it's a very, shall we say, comprehensive and complete and very effective means of eradicating children, which is unfortunate in our world when we have about 3,000 of them, of people being exterminated daily from abortion around America. But my story, my parents were young. They fell in love when they were barely 20 years old. And basically they had a couple of kids, my sister Kelly, who's 5 years older, and my brother Harlow, who's about a year and a half older. And when my mom got pregnant with me, my father basically gave her an ultimatum and said it's either me or the baby. So my mom chose him. She went into the abortion clinic to get the saline solution from the big needle, got freaked out, ran out, kind of bailed on that process. And about a couple weeks later, she got in contact with a doctor who had a brown paper bag, and she was going to complete a medical abortion. And so she started taking the pills, and she took them, of course, at the facility. She took them at home the first day. Second day rolls along, she's taking the pills, and somewhere around the afternoon, she just felt like she just couldn't go through with it all the way, although technically the medicine should have killed me already and should have helped me to detach from the place where I need to be attached to have life. And there was no movement for about 5 months or so. And when I was around 6 months in her womb, finally I kicked. And the immense joy and relief for my mom, having averted a sure disaster, or what should have been certain disaster. I'm alive. And this is the story that I'm talking about November 9th at the big pro-life event in Redwood Falls. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about that. And I hope you have a great life so far, but I want you to know that we need to stand up for life because we have to defend the defenseless. Thank you so much.
My friend, none of us want to see a woman so desperate that she feels abortion is her only option for pregnancy. Opening the window into her womb can help her begin seeking a way into the future for the child she is carrying. With the support Choices Pregnancy Center offers, parents are finding that hope exists for their future. Hope they never dared to believe possible before. But it starts with a desire to preserve the life of their child. Here's our board chairman, Dennis Engel, to offer you a way to open windows for these families.
Thanks, Carrie. For families in and around Redwood Falls who feel they're up against a wall, we can fling open windows of hope. Together, we can show them what life looks like in the womb and what it can look like for them and their children going on into the future. With all the changes Choices has undergone this year, we are grateful for reliable friends who have committed to supporting us on a regular basis. When you give regularly to Choices, you give us freedom to budget confidently to serve our clients. Probably the most meaningful way you can support the Ministry of Choices Pregnancy Center is to commit to being a monthly donor. To become a monthly donor, go online to choicespregnancycenter.com/make-a-donation, shown at the bottom of the screen. There you can fill in the online form to set up recurring donations. You're very welcome to call our office for help in completing those steps. I hope you're already one of our reliable friends who gives regularly. If so, thank you. You're in good company. More than once this year, a donor like you has called asking to increase the size of their monthly gift. Maybe after viewing this event, you feel led in the same direction. If so, contact our director, Carrie Myers. She'll help you quickly update your account. Perhaps as we near year's end, you'd like to make a one-time gift to open a window to Choices clients. Your gift of any size is deeply appreciated. One-time gifts can also be made online. On behalf of all of us at Choices Pregnancy Center, thank you for partnering with us to open windows into the future for the people in our community.